Us now is Dr. Cecilia Gonzalez-Andrieu. She's a professor of theology at Loyola Marymount University. Professor, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Shiva and Rachel.
Well, you had a very special moment with the Pope back in October. Please tell us about that.
Well, I was there with a group of women leaders from around the world, and we had a private audience with the Pope because he wanted to bring the world to him. He wanted to know what was going on the ground. The women that were with me were doing amazing work with indigenous people in the Amazon. I work with undocumented young people. And he really was concerned about the world, about what we as Catholics could be doing better, and especially about bringing the women into roles of greater prominence, greater authority in the church. And that's the thing that I think was kind of missing last night as I watched the funeral. I somehow don't think he would have been extremely happy with just all of the men all clustered together, because the Pope was not a big fan of clericalism. He was a big fan of the church out in the streets doing the hard work.
Yeah, you're mentioning so many of the things that are part of his legacy. He was so progressive, so forward-thinking, especially when it came to women's roles in the church. Okay, you mentioned watching the funeral, and I had to ask earlier if you got a chance to watch it, because with the time difference, it did start at 1 o'clock our time, but I know that this Pope meant a lot to you. So tell us more about what you thought of the funeral and anything that stood out.
Well, yes, I was watching, and I was actually texting with colleagues around the country who were also watching. And for me, first of all, was, the familiarity of the places, since I've been to Rome, and just thinking about what a transformative moment this is for the church. I felt that Pope Francis was kind of opening up a new epoch, and that's why he called it a new time for the church. And so the simplicity of it, I thought, struck that chord. I thought that having himself taken out among the people in the simplicity of the Pope Mobile also struck that chord. But like I said, I think he wanted us to enlarge our imaginations, and I think that the role that women play in the church, we felt it at the funeral, as one of my colleagues said, only at the peripheries, in the women's voices singing and in the reading, but not in the center. And I think he would want women more involved in the future in the church.
Yeah, it says a lot that you woke up overnight to watch that. I'm so glad that I got to meet him last year and have that very special moment with him. Dr. Cecilia Gonzalez-Andrieu, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.